Hello crafty friends, it's little Rhonda Lee again, and today I am coming here to show you a little destash I'm doing. And so I've made a couple paper packs here. One of them is coffee dyed and avocado dyed, various papers, all kinds of different things we like to use, all coffee or avocado dyed. And the other one is just a big paper kit, paper pack of vintage slash antique, papers. So I thought I'd go through these and show you what's inside. And yeah, so I hope you're all doing well. Let me put this one aside. It is so hot here today. Oh my God, in Southern California, it's like 85 or something. So anyway, so this is assorted paper pack. I have 2 of these available, and it's like 85 plus pieces, and about a half a pound is what it probably weighs. So you can see how much is here. All different kinds of papers and strengths of staining. And also it will come with a gift bag, just one of these, filled with miscellaneous surprises, things that you can use in your journal, all kinds of goodies in there. So, okay, let's get started because I got so much to show you. So, I hope I'm close enough. Alright. So is today or tomorrow St. Patrick's Day? I'm not sure. So anyhow, here's a coffee stain doily, of course. And some tags. Various tags. And just pieces of stationery and things. Oh boy, the sun's coming in now, being weird. These are pretty grungy. Some of it's grungy, some of it's lightly stained. But I thought it was a good assortment of different things, not just papers, So here's like an envelope, like a, what do they call those? I forget. Some coffee stained kind of grungy deposit slips. And they're all crunchy sounding because I baked them in the oven. Some layaway tag. A couple guest checks. And some of the staining too might have some sprays I tried out. But here's some time cards. I really love those. I love that, the way that came out. There's one that I used some sprays on, so that it's a little shimmer to it. More time cards. It's a perfect kind of thing for somebody, especially if they're just starting and don't have anything and haven't tried coffee staining or avocado dyeing or anything. So it's a good assortment is what I kind of like about this. So here's some envelopes. This one's really grungy. I love that. There's one with some sprays and some color stuff. Okay, then here's a CD holder. It's really nice. And some envelopes. These are cool. This is from like a bridge playing game score thing I had. I don't know what you call it. Auto Bridge Basic Course, that's it. So I have given you a few of these too that are coffee stained. They're fun. There's some, you know, book pages here. So, got a coffee stained. Some are American, some are another language. I think this is German. But they're fun. And a gardening book. These are from my old gardening notebook. I like these. These are really fun to use too. They're all stained. Okay, so that's the little stuff there. And there's some papers, all different kinds of papers that I stained. I love this one, the way it came out. And I put a die there. It looks really cute. It says create. So these are all different kinds of stains. Staining I did. Baked them. So crunchy sounding. Use some doilies and stuff. Some are light, some are dark. I think there's about like 90 pages or so in here. Some have these cool wrinkles in them. A bunch of sheet music. And a coffee dyed. These are all really great standards too. To be honest with you, they came out of my really beloved standards music book. These are lead sheets. La cucaracha. Miserloo. Strangers in the Night. Foreign, you know, tunes too. Cool, huh? I love it. I love coffee staining stuff and baking it. My favorite. Oh my god, I love that song. Bemir Bistashane. So this is like, the songs are actually really great too. Okay, oh, I like the back of this one. I did, look at that. I think I used like one of those plastic doilies or something on that. Then a couple really grungy stained parchment paper, or what do you call it? Well, you know what it is. Few of those. They're great, for their sound especially. Then some other various documents and things that I coffee stained. This is an American Music School Daily Report. Some ledger sheets. Different various ledger sheets. And some planner pages here. This is all the stuff that I use in my journal making that I love to use. Here's a really grungy page, but it has some gold, I don't know if you can see it, gold metallic highlights. Feels so good. Okay, then now we're getting into some thicker paper. Like, pretty thick. It's got a little shimmer to it too. Dot pan stuff. That's interesting. Pattern. Okay, so that's basically what the 2 sets are. I have 2 of these sets. They're pretty much exactly the same, you know, with slight differences with the staining, but everything pretty much the same. Okay, and that's the assorted coffee stain paper pack. Like I said, it's about 90 pieces. It's like about a half a pound, plus you get the gift bag, and I'm asking $15 plus shipping. Okay, I'll tell you how to, if you're interested, how to contact me. Basically, you're just gonna email me. I'll have all the information down in the description box under the video also, but I'll tell you too. My email address is Rhonda Lee, just like my YouTube screen name, at AOL.com. So you can, it's first come, first serve, and just contact me and send me your address or whatever while you do that, if you're really interested, and then I can get back to you with the shipping cost, okay? Because I need the address first to be able to figure that out. So here's the next 2 paper packs I have. This is one of them, and the same thing, they're pretty much exactly the same. Okay, and it's all vintage and antique paper pieces. There's like 200 plus pieces in here. It's about 1.5 pounds, plus a gift bag also. So let me show you what I got in here. I hope you guys like the assortment of stuff I put in it, because I just thought it was better to be more eclectic with, you know, give more variety of things. So anyhow, they have, what do you call it? I got this out of my 1898 or something scrapbook, and this is authentic, you know, and it says July 1887, and that I took right out of that scrapbook. Doily. And then there's all kinds of goodies here. Let's see, I'll take, it's a lot of pieces. Like I said, it's over 200 pieces, so let's try to go quick. Okay, so you get some, these are all, you know, vintage and stuff. So some of these receipts, and that's their natural aging. I didn't stain these or anything. Creek Trading Company. Look at that. These are so cool. Okay, this is out of like an autograph kind of book I have, and this is from December 1877. Those are some pages out of that. Then I have some book pages that that are old. This is their natural way. They were already like that foxing or whatever, and I kept them together to, like, in whatever you call that, folios or something, so that, you know, I didn't like just make them single page. They're like double. Anyway, so you know what I mean. Here's another one like that. Okay, a bunch of those. And there's another book here. These are really old. These are like all from around the 1800s, early 1900s. This is a bunch of folios from an old gospel. Look at the foxing, it's so nice. Oh, sorry. My viewer went out. Okay. So, it comes from a hymn book. Very, very nice. I love that. Anyway, I was trying to remember what year it was. I can't remember exactly, but it's old. Here's some more from an old receipt book I have. I think it was in triplicate. Anyway, there's some. Those are fun to play with. Okay, here's some dictionary pages. And like you see a bunch of those. Yeah, quite a few of those there, because we all love dictionary pages, don't we? I do. And here's something from a children's book. You know, Jane meets John. I don't know what. Anyway, it's like a folio page. There's another book. Mansions of the Soul. That is very rare. These Mansions of the Soul are from the Rosicrucian Fellowship, and you have to be a member to even buy their books. But I have a few of them. So that's from that. And then look at how aged these are. What is this from? I can't remember. Oh yeah. Sanders Union series. Anyway, they're old. They look great. I just love the coloring on it. Here's something from some old science book. Pretty sure that's what that's from. Yeah. You see that. And oh, these are great. This is from an old gardening book. This is all naturally aged like that. This one's about insects, mostly about insects right here. And this big group of pages in here. Some pages have illustrations. Anyway, there's a bunch of those. It's from the New American Garden Book. I've had it for years and years and years. I used to just use it for actually reference because I wasn't really into gardening. Now I strip it for for crafting. Okay, so then the next little bunch here is out of my old 1800s scrapbook. That's where I got these. Here's like you know, calling card. Took it right out of the album, and this too, and it has some of those German, what do you call it, German scrap things on it. Here's one that I don't know what language, but maybe German, I don't know. It's like a postcard. Look at that. Wow. Anyway, gave you some of those. There's another one that was in there, and it's like an ad. Then there's a few postcards. And there's like an Audubon card about spotted sandpiper, those kind of cards. And these are vintage out of a couple books I have for wildflowers. And you get a couple pages of those. And this one's about mushrooms. What ones to eat and what ones you shouldn't eat. And I also included a couple vintage envelopes. Let's see, this one is 1958. There's nothing in it, but you can, you know, make a pocket out of it. This one is from 1955. It's an envelope, and there is the letter inside also. And it's around Christmas time. And it's in English, so you can, it was December 15th, 1953. Oh, and here's an old, look at that. Isn't that cute? I like that. It looks so vintage. Okay, and then I decided to throw in some really old photos and sort of cabinet card things. Those kids. This came out of a cabinet card, frame. Yeah, I love these so much, but I really have collected quite a few of them, so I'm willing to part with some of them. And then these are not vintage or anything. They're from, oh gosh, I forget the company. Anyway, they're like made out of board, and they're, book covers. Like, you can make your own, book with them. I think they're kind of cool looking. They look old. So I gave a set of those. So that's that small stuff. Okay, now we got more big stack here. Okay, so this is from a craft book. I think it's from the 50s. I can't remember exactly. This is out of another old book called Helen's Babies. Anyway, there's that. Okay. This is from a science book. And yeah, there's a few of those, or a couple of those from the science book. This is, yeah, it's a directory page from a book I have of all these old ads from, where are they from? Florida, maybe. Anyway, this is part of it too. These are some more of those pages. It had ads for the people around, and then a directory also. Here's a 1941 water rent bill. That's original. Two pieces. Okay, and this is really old. I can tell that right now. What is this? February 26, 1873. It's falling apart almost, but you can see it's old. Here's some really cute old blank Western Union reservation forms. I love it. I think they're really cool. So I also included some old original blank checks. And it also has the little things here to go with it, and it's perforated. And then this I got from a really cool book. It's like an album kind of book, and I tore it apart, and there was all kinds of sections, so I gave you quite a few of these. And so there's a place to fill in things, teas, time, place, and all that, luncheons, dinners, and some of it has some writing too. So they didn't fill out very much of it, but it's around 1918. So some have some writing, some pages don't. There's another dinners. There's congratulations and luncheons. There's weekend trips. There's dances. There's theater. There's opera. There's card parties. And it's play some poker. Or canasta. As seen by camera. Place to put photos. And then there's miscellaneous. Full of miscellaneous ones. And press notices. So I thought those were really fun. And it's like, nice thick stuff too. Okay, what do we got here? So now we're just into more miscellaneous. Oh, this was from a photo album, and this is all aged naturally, this color. And so I gave you like a folio of it, and in between is this really cool, like, I don't know what it is. Vellamy? No, it's not vellamy. It's like, I don't know what it is, but it looks like spider webs embossed on it. I love that, so I gave you a folio of that. And then there's a bunch of these check receipts from around 1940s. Those are great for like collaging and stuff like that, so I gave you a bunch of those. And then there's some blank like deposit slips there that you can do anything you want with. Here's some, I think these are more scientific things, and it's really beautifully aged. This is from a lettering book, script, real fun. Some other dictionary pages. This is from a giant old dictionary. That was my mother's, actually. Really huge. Anyway, I love it. So I gave you a bunch of those. Then these are really old. Sears Roebuck, from Sears Roebuck catalog. Look at those. Oh, this is just beautiful, those fountain pens. I love it. Let's see, does it have a date? I can't remember the date, but they're really old. Probably says somewhere. And so there's those, and there's this like spoons and fancy silverware. Look at that. You could copy these. Men's rubber raincoats. Look at that. The men's clothes. I love it. And some cookery and glassware. Look at that. So pretty. Their images are great. And what is this one? This one is material? Yeah, no, embossed paper, it says. Okay, tapestry and stuff. Here's some toys. Cool, huh? I love these. And this is a different Sears and Roebuck catalog. So here's for farmhouse and elsewhere bells and different bells. And then here's some really cool looking sideboards. And some wire and chain and safes and all kinds of crazy stuff. Hog scrapers. Ew, that sounds weird. Whatever, they had to do it. They had to have it, I guess. I don't know what some of this stuff is. I don't know what these are either. Anyway, there it is. Oh, yeah, some tackle blocks. You know you wanted that. Here's some old ledger pages that are really big. Look at that. Perpetual stock record. Yeah. All patinaed naturally, in good shape too. They're double-sided. So there's that style. Then there's these vintage ones that are just blank ledger sheets, but double-sided. And then this is really fragile, so it's probably best for collaging or something. But it comes from an old vintage publication called the International Studio for Artists and stuff. And so it's just very cool and interesting. There's art in it. There's like ads for just everything like fine art related and stuff. And so I try to keep them in their folios, like, see, like that. But so the ads are great, and the the stuff to read is great. So yeah, I love that book. It's from 1921. Here's some folios. Is that the same book? Might be. 1921. Yeah, I think these are from the same. But yeah, these have the pictures and samples of different artists' work from that time, and you know, some text to go with it, painters and stuff, and beautiful art, and all the information about the artist and everything. So it's really cool. It's got those pictures, you know. And the paper's in pretty good shape too. That's nice. And then this is some French toys of today. I like that. Okay, and here is from what do you call it? From like a stitchery book. Some patterns. This is from some teachers' record-keeping books. Another ledger page. These are really old, came out of some ledgers that I own. You can see this one is from 1916, and it's one of those long kind of journals. I kept them in their folios instead of ripping the pages out, and it's written in pencil, but you can see 16, and I gave quite a few of those. I love these. This is like such a cool score when I got it. But yeah, 1916. You could have fun with those, definitely. And their journals. I can't remember if I figured out what the business was or not, but what the record keeping was for. But that's something fun that you can explore. Yeah, those. Okay, and then here's a different one from 1943. Look at that. Very good bookkeeper there. Just your typical, you know, in and out bookkeeping page. 1941. Okay, and then there's this one. 1934. I think this is 54. 1949. Hey, I've looked at all these, and man, whoever this was, they were pretty rich. They owned a lot of properties and stuff everywhere. 1949. Okay, so those are those. Then I threw in, because I thought, you know, it's always fun to have some, you know, glassine or wax paper things and stuff like that, and I had some, so it's not old, but it's really cool. You know, it makes good sound and has text on it. I got it at Daiso, I think. I think it's to wrap sandwiches in or something weird. But anyway, here's some other like parchment that I got. And so I threw some of those in, a couple of those. And then these sheets are parchment also, but they're printed, and I think they're so fun and cool. That's what I made my little bags, gift bags out of. So I included a few of those for you to play with. And then last but not least, these are pretty old. This is out of the same, you know, 1800s scrapbook that I have, and I just gave you a couple pages. I didn't take anything out. This is how most of it was. So there's like a lot of text that they cut out of newspapers or something, and it's in a different language. There is some English also, but like this particular one is all in, I don't know if it's German or what. And then they stuck down some, you know, cards. You can see here, but I love like that. It's so cool. And there's German scrap, and you know, I just didn't want to try to pull them off, you know. So I'm just throwing these in, you know. They're in shabby shape, so, but they'd make great collage stuff, and they're just very old, and I think I love them, you know, anyways. I don't care, you know, like, but it's slightly brittle and some of it wants to come up, so they're just for fun, you know. Anyway, I just thought that I'd share some of those. So that's the vintage antique paper pack. Like I said, it's over 200 pages. It's over 1.5 pounds. So I hope you guys like that assortment. And I'm asking $22 plus shipping for these packs. So I'll put all this back together in a while. So I got a couple other things, but I'm going to make a new video because this one's gone on long enough. So I will be back with a couple other items that I have for sale. Okay? All right, so if you're interested, just send me an email, and I can answer any questions and take it from there, okay? Thank you, you guys. I really appreciate you guys hanging in there with me, and all my subbies and new people looking. And I hope you have a great evening, weekend, and everything. And I'll catch you in a little while. All right, thanks. Bye.